Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about React Native call script function using callback, promise, or async await. So in the previous lesson, we sent event from Objective-C to React Native, but in this lesson we will comment out this line and we start with how to call function in Swift using React Native. We create a new file, we select a new file and we set a file name, for example, task2 manager. So the task2 manager here, create bridge header. You have to select this to create a file to have a bridge between Objective-C and Swift. So inside this, you have to import the Objective-C library for bridging module to here, so Swift can understand this. Yes, Swift side can understand this. So in task2 manager Swift, you create a class task2 manager inherited from NS object, and I can define some function to here. So firstly, we have a function named doTaskX. The doTaskX has a name as parameter, has effort as parameter. So we do a task with name and with an effort. So here, this only a simple function, not return value. So we have to define the signature for Objective-C. So this will show to Swift that this function can be converted to Objective-C like here. So everyone can understand this. So what about the content? The content here, we only print do task with name and effort like this. So doTaskX is a function, is a Swift function that we need convert to React Native. So we can create a new file, Objective-C file, the M file. M mean implementation. This implementation file can be add some of the code to map between function in Swift to function in Objective-C. So in this file, I import the React Bridge module and we create an interface using the script, a React Extend module, the script. So this script will define some of the function inside this using the signature. So we have a React Extend method. There's the first method here, doTaskX with name effort, and the effort is number, so you have to set it to non-null, because when it is null it will be 0. In React Native, I import the task2 module from Swift. Yes, we have a task2 module from Swift and task manager from Objective-C. So we comment out some of the code in the previous lesson. We comment out, so here we comment out the event part, so etc. And then I also comment out this use interface like this. So we call the doTaskX using task2 manager module, and the input parameter here is the name, and the effort, the name here is learn how to convert to Swift. Okay, after running the program, we can search for string. We can first search this string doTask with name, and we can search by Ctrl F and paste to this, and here. So we have the doTask with name. It means that we can call the function in Swift using React Native. Okay, so the second part is about how to define a function with callback. So we have a React response sender block. Yes, it is a callback function, and the callback function is called when the function is finished. And the Objective-C here maps this function like this signature. The signature here is get on task and callback. Callback is a parameter. Param is a parameter. It is a dictionary. So the dictionary has key and value. The dictionary in Swift is quite simple than in Objective-C. So we have a task, a list of tasks, and every task is a dictionary. And the callback has two parts, one for arrow and one for result. Then we can call this using arrow and result by calling task to get on task. And here is the input parameter. Name and email is the input parameter, and the second part is the callback. The callback has is an arrow function with arrow and task, which is input parameter and content to check arrow. Okay. So we have to define the extend method to export this method here. So we have to export this method like here in Objective-C format, because when you call to iOS, React Native only know about Objective-C, not Swift. Okay, so we have the result as here. Get on task. We see the on task, a list of tasks like here. Okay. Then what about promise? Promise is something like callback, but we have two callback functions. We have the function resolve and rejector. Resolve is a function which stands for success, and otherwise rejector is for false. Then we use it to two of these functions. Then in this line we have the result, and we check for the input parameter. If the input parameter is all, is a string all, then it is successful or resolved, or otherwise is reject or false or unsuccessful. Okay, so we can call the function resolver with the result task and the rejector with some of the arrow code, the arrow message, and the arrow object like here. Then we review the program again to see the result. Okay, so what about the signature? The signature here is a function format, get some task. The input parameter is a resolver and reject. Yes, so it is quite simple as with callback function. And remember that we have to set the signature here as a format of Objective-C. Okay, so we have the format of Objective-C like here: resolver, rejector, and the function name. Okay, so after we have that, we can comment out this code line and add a new line here using this. So this is promise. So promise means that we have two callback. We have callback for success, we have callback for reject. Then in catch we call for reject, and in then we call for success. Okay, and we print out to the screen about the detail information when the result is success or false. Yes. So what about this? After running this, well, so we have get new task. The information like here, learn how to call promise, and okay. So if you add other or not all, if the string is not all, so it has error. So let me change it a little bit to Swift, not Objective-C, because this video is about Swift. So here error code and the user info is null. Okay, now so it is very simple to define a Swift function and call this from React Native. Is very easy. So what about async and await? Async and await is more simple and powerful than promise. So we call this using promise. Async and await replace to promise. So async and await we use a try and catch. In try block we call the function get some task and we alert await when do by sequence, finish one then next, finish one then next, mean await. So stringify task is so get some task too. Okay, so when it is success, I will alert to get some task too. Okay, so now we have get some task to display to screen like here. Okay, so okay, it is the end of my lesson today about how to define some function in Swift and how to call this from React Native. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.